All right, what's up, guys? Now, I saw this tweet and I was like, bruh, this ain't no different. I remember there was a kid that I went to school with, and it just seems like there's never an age to watch wrestling. Like, you can't be a kid watching wrestling. You can't be a teenager watching wrestling. You can't be an adult watching wrestling. You can't be elderly watching wrestling, because if it was left up to people like this, we would never wrestling. WWE wouldn't exist. AEW wouldn't exist, TNA, New Japan Pro Wrestling, all these wrestling organizations, all these wrestlers from indies to the superstars, like all things wrestling would not exist if it was left up to people like this person right here. And it confuses me because I gotta ask that question: what does me watching wrestling have to do with you? How is this disturbing your peace? How is this stopping you from achieving stuff or whatever it is? But the funny thing is what I honestly think of people like this is that they have, like, as a kid, because I feel like kids are mindless. Like, I remember when I went to school and kids was trying to get on me for watching wrestling, and I'm like, how is it bothering you? And then they just go off and just do some dumb stuff in the distance. I'm like, I just, yeah, kids, I don't understand. As you get older and you become an adult and you got more responsibilities, you open up Twitter and you make some tweet talking about y'all 35 still watching wrestling. Fam, there's wrestlers that's 60 something still wrestling, and they making a lot more money than you are. But it's funny how there's that. Then you'll see like that elderly fan in the crowd, and then you probably have like some elderly people working backstage behind wrestling. It's like, fam, at the end of the day, what does wrestling have to do with you? How is it bothering you that there's people out there that watch wrestling, whether they 35, 25, 15, 5 years old, 45, 55? Like, it doesn't matter how you feel about wrestling. And honestly, what I personally think it is that they probably have an ex that watched a lot of wrestling when they worked together and things, and they was like, oh well, let me think of something to say about my ex. And then yeah, they was like, oh yeah, they watched a lot of wrestling, let me go on social media. It's crazy how like there can be somebody in this world that got that much control over you to where now you gotta make hate tweets about them, like, or yeah, hate sub tweets and things. And it's like, fam, do you really think that, oh, at the end of the day, it's like, oh yeah, we're all gonna stop watching wrestling now because we seen this tweet? Oh, we 35 plus. I'm 27. I've been watching wrestling since I was like, I think 9, 10 years old and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to stop because I seen this. And you best believe tonight I'm going to be watching me some NXT. It's stuff like this where it's like I talk about it because of just how dumb it looks. Where it's like you run into social media talking about, you're running to the one place where wrestling fans be at. Twitter, bro. I don't know how many times I ain't seen. And it's like you see where wrestlers be trending. I guarantee and I promise you, it'll be like the smallest wrestler in WWE, Impact Wrestling, AEW, where they are doing so much more better than this person because they're not sitting around making tweets to get back at people or whatever the situation is. It's like, fam. And it's what's crazy is that, so I was reading some of their responses to people, and they told one person to grow up. And it's like, if there's anybody in this world that needs to grow up, as you. It's like you were doing some childish stuff right now, making tweets about stuff that ain't got nothing to do with you. Wrestling ain't got nothing to do with you, fam. And you know what? The thing is this. I know there would probably be some like wrestling fans or even some people that are trying to become wrestlers, and they'll see tweets like this, and then it'll discourage them, makes them not want to watch wrestling no more, and makes them not want to be a wrestler. I'm going to put some motivation in you guys, all right? For anybody out there watching wrestling, do not stop, because at the end of the day, you're helping wrestlers keep their jobs. You're helping wrestlers achieving their dreams and their goals so they can make it to like the WWE Hall of Fame or the AEW Hall of, if AEW ever it does introduce a Hall of Fame. But I'm saying you're getting them to the like closer to that point. By you being a fan, you're getting them closer to that point of achieving every wrestling dream, goal, accomplishment, achievement that they've ever wanted. And then to somebody that wants to be a wrestler, it's like, fam, don't let tweets like this. You go out there and you be the best wrestler possible, all right? See yourself on the same level as Stone Cold, John Cena, The Rock. I'm trying to think of some other people of the, like, you know, the greatest of the greats of wrestling. Put yourself on that same pedestal, all right? And do not look at yourself any less than than that pedestal of being like one of the greats and things. So, but yeah, it's tweets like this where it's like, fam, you know, And I guess talking to the rest of the world where it's all like, well, I just think that that's it, fam. I don't care. I don't care how you feel about me watching wrestling. I don't care how you feel about people out there being wrestlers. I don't care how you feel people working behind the scenes of wrestling. That type of stuff. We're not gonna lose any sleep. We're not gonna quit our jobs. We're not gonna stop watching wrestling because you make tweets like this. Who cares, bruh? All right. So, anyways, but yeah. That being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.